Oof, I'm back. Okay. So, it's been a while, to say the least. In any case, what I'm doing now is build a game for the Player2 Game Jam. And the goal of that game jam is to make a game that uses AI, essentially, large language models. I am on a new PC, so I have none of my streaming stuff set up. But we can figure it out. So, what I have so far, what kind of works? We have a lot of stuff in this room. And the purpose of this game is to learn a new language. So we are using the large language model, the LLM, to teach a new language to the player. We have a lot of stuff in this scene. For instance, a carrot, a table, flowers, a cup. Essentially, anything in here you can click and you get, in this case, you get a German word because I have set it to teach German, and it assumes you know English, but you can actually change the language settings, and all of it is translated dynamically by the LLM. So I think that's pretty cool. And then it registers what words you know. So if I click on the carrot, then it knows, okay, I now know the German word for carrot. And then we talk to this NPC here, and she gives me a task. And in this case, it's asking me to find the carrot. And then I go here, I click this, and in theory, she should tell me, yeah, that's correct. You cannot see the console, which is a problem. My stupid head is in the way, so maybe I go over here. I guess. So this LLM can also call a function, or, well, it's not directly calling a function, it's more like sending a command. And this tells me if my response was correct or not. The problem that I'm having right now is that the Player2 API is still a bit buggy. So when it calls a command, for some reason it cannot send a message at the same time, which is annoying. But that is something I can work around. So what do? The first thing I think I want to do is not have the LLM give out the quest, because that's also kind of iffy. It works most of the time, but the LLM is also not very good at picking something at random. So for now, I'm gonna just generate the task manually and then have the LLM evaluate how I did. I have my NPC set up here. I have one with the command and one without. So I'm gonna switch to the one without the command. So it's not trying to call any functions or run any commands. Instead, it just gives verbal feedback, which I think is already quite useful. So here we're getting the task. Instead of this, do I still want to keep this? I don't think so. So this is not going to be async anymore. And we're just gonna say yeah, we have the game state here. I just have to see where my here my learned words are this. And I'll just have to pick one at random. So we're just gonna use the Unity engine random range learned words count and an index string. Is it string? I don't think so. Word to find but I still needed to translate the task. So I think I'm gonna have a separate NPC just to translate the tasks. So my message will be something like this. String task is find the word to find word. Is it just word? Yeah, this is in the target language. Word in the target language. But we need to translate this part to whatever the source language is. So that means it's still gonna be async. But I will create a separate NPC see this. So this is my teacher. Create NPC. What would be useful? So this is just my my basic NPC script, which connects to the backend. Where's my audio? Always doing something. 1 second. Oh, it's static noise. Let's see, I need a filter. I need a noise gate. Okay, that looks better. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so. Oops, sorry. I'm messing up my setup. Okay. So what I want for this class here is just send a custom message that would be very beneficial. As it so happens, I already have such a method. I'll just put it over here. I'll make it public. We need a lock. Private object my lock is new. Private bool is busy. Just so that we don't call this multiple times, because that will lead to errors. Then we call the API. We give the sender name, message, NPC ID. And we can also give the game state if we need it. And we wait for the response. And then we need to wait for the actual message, which is this. I think this should just live here anyway. And we take this over here. And then we gotta say Player2 API message. What was the thing? NPC response received. Is this Okay. And then let's call this send chat. Then we make this a unit task, not string, npc response, send chat. We clear this here. And then we say return chat response. I think that works. We send a chat to this NPC, we wait for the response. Put this all into one interface. So we don't need the event here anymore, which is good. And here we don't do this. We just call npc send chat. It should be all of this except for the npc ID. Await the response. Don't need any of this. Yeah, that's actually much nicer. Chat response. And so now for this, I am gonna create a different NPC. But then we will need to serialize this. Call this teacher NPC. Yeah, teacher NPC and task translator NPC. Okay, that's the teacher, and this will be the translator. Just copy this task translator. Character description. I don't think we need any of this. Task translator. Translate the given messages. Period. Let's see if that already does it. Task translator goes in here, goes there, this goes there. So now we have this. And now we tell it to task translator NPC, send chat, sender name. I'm just gonna make a little property here, player name. Player name. And then we tell it to translate the following string into we need the target language or learn language. Current save settings, learning language. Translate the following string to learn language. No, to the known language. Known language. But keep this word intact. I think you spell this one word intact. And then we await this task. The response. And then we just try to lock the response and see what we get. Get task. Select. Ah, no, that's when we talk. Get task here. Okay, let's see what we see. I'll wait for it to initialize everything. Okay, now we talk to her and we get an exception. Bad request, cannot pass NPC ID. Okay. We didn't get an ID. Creating PC, we're creating. Oh, this one didn't get any data. Why did we get any data? In PC ID, show in inspector. Get an ID here, but nothing here. We're missing data. Maybe I do need a character description. Translator. Nope. That was not it. No. Let's try and deactivate the other NPC scripts. This doesn't trigger at all. Cannot set a request header with null. I think this is wrong. Yeah. Or is it? I think I set the prompt here. Okay, I have to say public bool custom prompt if custom prompt, then do that. And now something happens. Unprocessable entity failed to serialize the JSON body into the target type voice ID. Okay, we need a voice ID apparently. Okay, now we got it. All right. Okay. That seems good. Now we just have to test it for a different language. So let's say we go from German to English. Start. Finde die Karotte. Wait, I think now yeah, now my words are incorrect. When I reset, when I change the languages, I need to reset the saved data. Where's my... Start UI. Start. Current save. Learner, learned words. Just clear this for now. Yeah, just clear it for now, it's fine. We know German, we learn English. Now we shouldn't know any words, yes. So I learn the word for carrot. Now that's in here. Now we generate a task. Finde das carrot. The article is a bit weird, but I guess that is to be expected. Maybe we say find the object just to make it easier to translate. Let's learn some more words. Finde das Objekt Cup. Okay, that makes more sense. Language. Let's also do Japanese. And then let's go from German to I'm not setting these dynamically. Known language. How do I add class list? That's a class to the list. The class list again in order to test. No. choices. Choices. So we need all the languages, and string languages is enum get names type of language. Select get language string to. Oh, this is the string get values? No, I do need get names. But we need to fix the capitalization. So we do this with the string language to lower. Return get language string like that to array. Choices languages to list, and learn language choices languages to a different list. Okay. Yes, it should be it. So we go from German to Japanese. Then we don't know any words. We learn the word for table. And not translated. What should be done translating? Did I not wait long enough? Does it not know Japanese? Translator? No, it does. But why are they not? Why are they not here? Translate. Oh. We stuck? No. Okay, it seems like it can't put Japanese. Wait. Translator. show in inspector. Oh. This is not correct. Read only. Okay, so we'll have to check out what the translator is doing. Translate. Let's just put a breakpoint in here. Takes a long time to translate the words, longer than other languages. Message. This is our message. And this looks to be alright. And it's comma separated. Words. Oh, it's not putting spaces in between. Yeah. It's not putting spaces in between. Okay, can we maybe tell it to always put spaces? Translate the following words into the learning language. Give a single word for each that best fits everyday use. Return them in the same order. Do not include the original words. Just generate a list of resulting words separated by commas. Make sure every comma is followed by a space. Message. Now I think it has the spaces. Yeah. Okay. So that should work now. Table, table, stool. Is that Sutsuru? Okay, so now we delete this, we learn this. I think I knew the word for carrot once, but I can't remember. Let's ask translator. caret Ninjin. Is that the word it showed? Yeah. Ninjin, now we know. Okay, so now we should be able to say talk. And now it translates the task, find the object, to finde das Objekt. And the word I'm supposed to find is tabudu, which is this, and then that would be okay. Okay, so conceptually I think it works. Prop translator. Let's leave this alone. Okay, so now we get a task. The task is being translated. Response message. And then let's make a new UI to display the task. Let's create a new one. I document task. This is too small. Oop. We just need a text. And we'll just have it at the top of the screen. Task center 26, maybe 30. Cut outline in white. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's create one UI parent. Task UI document. Task task 8 task UI Private UI document root element q label task label public void show task label public void hide task label visible fonts. Task label visible. Okay. And now we need that here. Private task UI. Task UI. Task UI. When we get a task, string task UI show task push. That should show us a task on our screen. Maybe. Are we getting... Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to remove this part. Finde das Objekt in Engine. So... we response NPC task translator NPC name. You gotta remove this part. String remove this, replace, remove. Yeah, the translation really takes a long time. Okay, now we got the task. Table. We got the task. And now when we ask if this is the thing, then we just check I should have a proper task object to save this guy. Okay, so let's create a new class. task. And in here, for now, we just have the learn word public oof learned word it's good enough. And then we save that here. Learn task current learn task current learn task new and that, and then we say current learn task learned word equals prop translated word. This tells us if this is completed. Then we ask the AI to evaluate the answer. We're gonna say the player tried to find the prop translated word and has chosen the prop current learn task learn word. The player tried to find the word and has chosen the other word. Give feedback on the answer. And we don't need a game state, I don't think. Chat response. We don't need this. Is correct, we return this. Should we tell the AI that this is correct? Maybe. This answer is correct. Incorrect. string. And then give feedback. Okay. Give me a task, find the object Teburu. I select Teburu. And now it should respond in a timely fashion. The responses are quite slow for some reason. Excellent, Marco. You found the Teburu. That's correct. Oh, yeah. And this response should also be in the known language. So we'll just add on respond in known language. So since I picked German as my source language, the feedback that I get should also be in German. Find the Anna. Das ist richtig gut gemacht. Okay. So that works. Now we should be able to get a new task. Now it asks me to find the carrot, and I'm going to choose the table instead, and now it should get me fast. Das ist ein Tisch. Ein Ninja ist ein Gemüse, oft orange. Versuch es noch einmal. Okay, so now it actually gave me a hint, which is great, since I chose the wrong thing. And now I'm gonna choose this. And now it says, yep, that's correct. So that's actually quite good, I would say. Yeah. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. Is there a strike through? In this? Apparently not. I just want like a little feedback that shows, yeah, you did it. Background. I could give a little check mark. Let's check my assets. Let's do that in the asset store. That's easier to see. My assets. Casual UI HD. That seems good. Simple Fantasy UI. Simple UI and icons. Let's use this. Fantasy UI, PNG. This is what we need. Icon checkbox. Then we need a I think that's just a visual element, huh? Text. Front. Right. This. Okay, then we need this to adjust its size. Do I need a parent for this? direction. Nope. Size, height. Then this needs to align. I don't want it to stretch, I just want it to have the normal size. And this should be in the center. This should be jeez. Start. This is in the middle. Why is this not aligning center items within the container centered vertically if the main axis is horizontal, or centered horizontally if the main axis is vertical? That should be it, no? This is all the top. Why is this not centering? Transform? This needs to be center. Okay. And then this goes there. And now when I Okay, this is what I wanted. And now let's make this green. Can I set a tint? Style class. Ability. Text. No, this does nothing. Background. Image tint. There we go. Just do this. Check mark. And then we get private image, check mark, check mark, image, check mark, check mark, visible, false, public void task completed, private in doing it. Can I use do tween? Enumerator fade complete and fade out. Start coding. Our first bot spam of the day. Ban. Goodbye. Complete and fade out. So check mark visible is true, and then we do a little wait, return you wait 4 seconds, like 2. And then how did this work? Didn't I do this somewhere else already? Tooltip. No, not tooltip. What display? Yeah, here. Right, we need this. Label. We don't want to do this for a label, we want to do this for the root element. Document root visual element style. Can I not do this? From float to string. There we go. So we fade this out, and then when we show, we say check mark visible is false, root document style opacity is 1. And then we need the between kill and also stop all coroutines. Task complete, check mark, and then fade out, and then show everything again. That should be good. So when the result is true, when we completed the task, we want task UI task completed. Oh. Check mark. Check mark. Oh, not image, this is visual element. Visual element. Okay, wait for the translation. Actually, let's go into the prop translator and say props the untranslated as props where p translation string is null or empty to array. And if untranslated is 0, then we just return. So we don't keep calling the translation and we already have everything translated. However, yeah, this is being saved in the editor at least, because we don't do a domain reload. Do we? No, we do. Do we? Object. Why does it not say that we're done? Translate. Because it's waiting for this translation done. So just set this to true. Okay. So we get a task. Find the flowers. We select the carrot. This is incorrect. Now we should get a message. Nice try, but this is not a flower, it's a carrot. Well, that feedback could be better, but anyway, yep. Now we had that. Now we can get another task, find the table. That is the table. Yeah, that's pretty good already, I wanna say. Okay, let's learn some new words. A lot of these I do not know. But we're gonna learn. Oh yeah, and the well. Okay, oh yeah, we're missing the cup, the bread, the cheese, the plate. I think that's everything. So now we get a task. Find the object. Yeah, okay, this one I know. That's a house. That is correct. That is this house. Now we can get another task. Kapu. Okay, I also happen to know that. This is this. That's the cup. Okay, now this I do not know. Might be a sign. It is the sign, okay. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but okay. Okay, so this has I almost recognize this. This could be the signpost. No, it's not it. It's nicht das way. Oh, no, it's spoiled the answer for me. Okay, so this is hey. Sutsuru. That should be this. No idea. Is this the chest? No. Oh. Tasche? Kommode? I should tell it the words that we're using. So this is probably this. Okay. So we need the original word. Okay, so that's quite tricky actually. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have an idea. We need all the words in, well, first in English. That's how I set them up. That is the editor language, so to say. Then we need the source language and the target language. When we ask the AI for then we ask the AI for feedback, and we do that in the editor language, so English. And then in the response, we manually replace the words. Wait, now we need the response in the source language. So yeah, now we still need all the words in English. So in my case, we need English, German, and Japanese. So let's call this word. Maybe I have a struct. Yeah, okay. Maybe I have a struct for it. We just call it word. Let's just call it word. Scriptable object? No. This is a struct. It's a read-only struct. And we have a public read-only string value and a public read-only language. And for the props, prop data, we have the word wait, let's keep this for now. Serialize field. Oh wait, we also need to have this be serializable, and we also need a constructor. Value language. And we should also have a equals and get hash code. Yeah, and then we have a word editor, word source word, and target word. to okay, we can't make this read-only because then Unity can't serialize those. Okay, then we make this private serialize yield. Thanks for no help, autocomplete, private. This value, this language, public string, value, public language, language. I feel like autocomplete has gotten more stupid, less useful over the years. Okay. Wait. Update. So this one we set in the editor, and these ones we just show in inspector. Read only. Okay, now we copy all of this over once. Oh yeah, we also have this description. Yeah, we should have that also in here. Should we? Or is this the prop? No. No, let's leave that where it is for now. Oops. Letter. Okay. And now we can remove this. Word. Editor word. Editor word. Source word, target word. Prop description. This has all the same things. The fuck? Data. tooltip word set in the editor English. Tooltip word in a language the user knows. And this is word in the language the user learns. Okay, so wait, we start at prop translator. Target word to array. Append target word. Translate. This needs to be public bool is valid, string is null or empty. Target word is valid. Translate to target language. And then we do the same thing for translate prop to source language. Source known language. And then down here we need to say what we actually want to set. Let's just make a bool. Bool is source language. Here this is true. Here this is false. False. Translate to source. And then we say if is source language, then we say source word is new. Current save settings. Known language. Oh yeah, and this needs to be settable. So let's make extra methods for this. Set source word and set target word with target word. Set source word else set target word. Okay. So we have two translations. As an optimization, we could say if current save settings known language is English, then this is done. The same thing here. And this should also be target language and source language. The language the learner wants to learn. The student, the player, whatever. Language the player knows. Okay, so now when we get a task, learned words, learned word, this should also be a word, word. Generate. Okay. We get the task. This, no, that's fine. Is correct. Learned word. One task. Learned word. And this is in the target language. Target word. Equals. And now we say when we ask the AI to give feedback, source language, target language, crop, target word, give feedback in source language, and now in the response we need to replace wait. Right. We have the target language. We have the task word in the target language. We have the prop in the target language. Then we ask it to give feedback in the source language. The problem is when it speaks about the object in the source language, we need to ensure that it's using the correct word there. Try to find the learned word. Okay, I think here we also need editor, source, and target. Editor, word, source, word, target, word. Editor, word, source, word, target, word. And then for the teacher, we can say the player tried to find the target word, in parentheses the translation, and word wait, maybe we do this way, target the, try to find this, and that's the word, and has chosen the editor word prop target word. Shit, how do I do this? I think this needs to be the source. Try to find the object. Respond in source language. Let's just see what happens. Learned word, editor word, source word, target word. Inspected target word, target word, show word, value, editor, source, target. Okay, now I reset everything. We go from German to Japanese. Start. Right now I know nothing. We check the table. Oh, are we not done with the translation? No, we are. Apparently not. Oh. This did not work. Oh, we also need to set the... this is target language. This is not working. Source language. Props. Where source word. Never empty. We're looking at the source word. This is empty. Why does it not come up as untranslated? Prop props 0 source word is valid. False. Oh, is not valid. And now the translation is happening. Okay. So now house here. Well, Eimer? This is not correct. In what world is well the same as a bucket? Meat essen? The source translation is off. Source language. Translate. Oh, append. Source word. Props. Oh wait, no, this should be editor word. Translate. Editor word. Description. Same as this. Editor word. into source language. Okay. This. Oh yeah, also this. Now we have to force translate everything again. Okay, that should do. Translating into Japanese takes much longer than into German. Barrel Behälter? What? Cheese? No. Let's look at this. Translate the following words into German. Give a single word. Blah 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 blah. Oh. The words are word. No. Yeah, okay. Editor word. Let's give. No. Editor word value. Editor word dot value. Okay. Translate into German. Words are pitchfork, sign, lock. Okay. Now that looks good. This should be pretty much the same, only that this is Japanese. Oh. Just noticing. Wait, why we have... Oh, we serialized the message twice, which is nonsense. Chat to NPC, chat data. Send a message. Message again. Sender name. Yeah, this is all the properties. JSON ignore all of this. Okay, so now, okay, now the translation is correct. Oh, translator. Now we need this again. Maybe I put a bool. Serialize field, private bool, false, translate. If not false, translate. Else. Can do this shorter. Equals false translate. Props to array. Otherwise, this already is an array. Okay. We're done translating. What words do we know? Nothing. Okay, so we learn table, flour, bread. Okay. That looks all right. Now we get a task. Finde das Objekt Word. Okay, nope. Teacher. And the object editor. This should be target word value. And we translate this into source language, but we keep target word value intact. Yes. Here we try again. Finde das Objekt table. Now we select this. And we should get response. Okay, this now tells me to find another thing, which is not what it should do. It also says that it's incorrect, probably because the check learned word, editor word, editor word. I'll try to find the source word, target word. Okay, so the check was incorrect. Now we find the table again. Select the table. Okay, gut gemacht. Thank you. So when I get it right, that's pretty simple because, again, the table, we have 3 words, but it could be. When I get it correct, that's easy because all the AI has to say, yeah, something, yeah, you did it. For some reason, it always gives the same response, which is not great. Table again. So if I get it incorrect, so now it's flower and I do table, and it tells me to try again. Let's see what my message actually is. I try to find, oh, yeah, that is not super helpful. Source word, value. Maybe I should, after all, do a override to. Oh, I already have this. Oh wait, this is learned word. I need a toString here. toString return value. Learned word should be editor word, source word, target word, source word. Okay, we don't have to write value all the time. Target word. Okay, give me a task. And the table, we select flowers. Okay, now it says these are flowers. And it's using the correct words. I try to find Tisch, Tableau has chosen Blumen, Hannah. This answer is incorrect. Give feedback to the answer, respond in German. So now we have the response in German, which uses the correct words. So in here, this is the response, and it says Blumen for flowers and Tisch for table. And now I just replace the words it uses for the target language. Because this this spoils the answer is the problem. Okay, so when it uses the word that is the answer, then I replace that with the target language. So instead of der Tisch, or maybe I can tell it to not use Tisch in the response. Target word this, respond in source language, do not use this word, in your response use this instead. Maybe it's smart enough to understand. Give me a task. Okay, now it's Hannah. We say table. Das ist der Tisch. Okay, now it's using the... Okay, this is actually quite good. Die Hannah ist etwas anderes. So it says the flower is something else with the Japanese word. Die Hannah ist oft bunt und wächst im Garten und in einer Vase. Versuche es noch einmal. This is actually quite helpful feedback. So it's not spoiling the word. But it's describing what it's supposed to be. That's quite good, actually. That is actually quite helpful. What's not super helpful is that the text is so small here. Text. Do it 24 maybe. With a little bit of an outline. Okay, let's do this again. Let's learn some more words. Where's this coming from? And now give me a task. Find the object, whatever this is. It has tree in it, so it might be the lock. Is it? Das ist ein Baumstamm. Die etwas anderes. Versuch es nochmal, du schaffst das. So, what we also want is that after it gives me the word for the object I selected, it should also include the word in the target language. So I think the best way to do this is just do that manually. So we say dialog replace prop source word with prop source word prop target word source word value, like so. The source word. Okay, give me a task. Okay, I have round it says around fat. Maybe that's the log. Yes, that's the log. Okay, it's round and fat. Das ist der. No idea how to pronounce it. It would be nice to have text-to-speech in there as well. But I have not implemented that yet. That text-to-speech would be super helpful for Japanese. Okay, give me one more. I have no idea. Is it the chest? Fast. Das ist eine Truhe. It's a chest. Something else. Der Bill ist etwas anderes. Versuch es nochmal. So, maybe this is barrel. Das ist ein Fass. Maybe it's this. Das ist eine Kiste. I'm close. I don't feel like I'm close. What could this be? No. Oh, it's the sack. Okay. Okay, so let's actually have two different things for when it's correct versus when it's not. If it's correct, we say blah blah blah. It's chosen the this answer is correct. Give feedback on the answer. This we don't need here. Oh, come on. Give some encouraging feedback. And here we say this answer is incorrect. Blah blah blah. Give feedback. Respond. Give a little hint. Something like that. Or include a little hint. Okay, this is the sec again. So now I'm gonna go with the chest, which is incorrect. Fast, almost. Das ist eine Truhe, das ist a chest. Ich suche aber die back jetzt. Now it included the word again. We could have it put everything in the source language. Without oh, maybe we don't say, we give a little hint. Include a little description of the word we are looking for. Without naming it. Give me a task. We had this before. Could be a barrel. I don't know. Let's select the table. This is incorrect. Das ist Tischtable. Die Bill ist Teil des Zimmers, auf dem wir stehen und gehen. Ah, this is the floor. Sie ist ganz unten. It's at the very bottom. Select. Das ist der Boden. This is the floor. Okay. Floor again. What's that? This the chest? Might be the chest. Yes. That is the chest. No idea. Is it the barrel? No, this is incorrect. This is ein Fass. It's a barrel. There's something to sit on. Okay, so this is the chair. Okay, I think this works. We just had this, and I already forgot. Was that the chest? Yes, that's the chest. Cheese, okay, that I know. This is cheese. Table. Okay, that's the table. Let's select, I don't know, the flowers. This is incorrect. These are flowers. Okay, the description is very obvious, but maybe that's okay. Okay, let's try a different language now. Let's go from English to Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish, but maybe I can learn it. Oh, now it didn't translate anything. Now we still have the Japanese translation, yeah. So we say force translate. Okay, now we learn a few words. Flowers, flourish, okay, makes sense. Table, mesa, okay. Cup, taza, cheese, queso, bread, pan. Chest, Koffel. Okay, then let's get a quest. Find the object Taza. Was that the cup? Response takes a while. Fantastic, you found the Tasse. Perfectly. Why does it say... Oh, because we didn't... get... Oh, yeah. So if the... if this is English, then we need to say for int 0 props length props source props I source word is props I editor word set source word. And same here, if the target language is English. Oh, we're missing the thing. Set target language, target word. Okay. Wait for the translation. Okay, and now in the props, everything should be English. Yeah. Okay. Yes, source language. Good. Give me a quest. Queso. This is cheese. Excellent. That's absolutely right. You found the Käse perfectly. Why is it still saying Käse? Gut gemacht. Well done. Why is it still talking German? Should be speaking English and Spanish, if anything. Let's try again. Queso is still the cheese. Okay, here we are. Editor word, cheese, learned word, Käse. Käse. Why is it putting... Oh, because I had the wrong setup. I need to reset my save. Yeah, force translate. It should just reset everything with that. Wait for the translation. Okay. Tanahoria. Okay. Yeah, now this should be correct. Tronco. Kana. Letrero. Signal. Okay, so now we know a few words, in theory. Now we get a task, flawless, okay. That is easy. That's excellent, Marco. You found the flaws perfectly. Great job. Now could you tell me which German words you've learned so far? Why does it still talk about German? Huh? Why are you still talking about German? Also, it shouldn't do anything besides yeah, give me feedback. Source language, English, target language, Spanish. There's no German here. The list of objects. Oh, this is the problem. The player knows known. Didn't I have? Oh yeah, source language and learns target language. Oh, this is just an example here. Oh yeah, this is also not correct anymore. Your task is to help player name learn target language. Player speaks source language, learns target language, knowledge level. Let's just remove all of this. I need water. Okay. Translation is done. Find the object signal. I think it was one of these. Was it this? Signal. That's right, Mark. You found the signpost. Excellent work. To help you learn more, could you please tell me which German word? Well, it's still talking about German! Why are you talking about German? We're not learning German anymore. Why do you want German? Okay, yeah. I was using the wrong prompt. Okay. Find the object coffer. That's the chest. Excellent, yeah, that's absolutely right, Marco. Coffer is indeed chest. You're doing great. Find the object signal. That's the signpost. Fantastico, Marco. You got it again. Signal is absolutely signpost. You're really picking these up quickly. I'm so smart. Coffer again. Perfecto, Marco. You're on fire. Coffer is definitely chest. You're doing an amazing job. This actually works. Incredible? Is that a word? Let's learn some more. Barrel is barrel. Okay, makes sense. Kasha, Hino, Hawker, Hero, Escaleras. And we also have Pozo. Is it Pozo or is it Pozzo? Let's ask Google Translate. What? Pozo? Sounds like she has a lisp. Taburette. That The plate? Not quite. Plato means plate. We're looking for something you might sit on, but it usually doesn't have a backrest and is often found in a kitchen or at a bar. Remember, the word we're looking for is taburetto. Keep trying, you'll get it. Okay, so then it's this one. The stool, okay. Pan is bread. It's the same in Japanese. Zanahoria, that's the carrot. Maravilloso, Marco. It's this one again. Pozzo. What was it? Oh, that was the well. Excellent. Pozzo is well. Taburetto. That was the stool. Yes. Pan is bread. We need a way to make it not choose the same words over and over again. Find the object. Sila. What the fuck is Sila? 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 Is it a chair? Yes, it is a chair. Hawker. Hawker? Is it this? No. Tronco means. Okay, now it's giving the word anyway. We're looking for a long-handled farm tool with several sharp prongs. These hints are too obvious. This is hawker. Okay. The pitchfork. Okay, that's the carrot again. Yeah, that's the stool again. Sila, it's the chair again. Letrero. Letrero? That the ladder? No. Oh, this is escalera, means ladder. We're looking for a piece of material often flat with writing or symbols on it. Just to give information or directions. Oh, so it's the sign? Yes, the sign. Casa. Casa's house, I know this one. Okay, so that works. The only thing we need to adjust give a vague description of the word. Let's see if that's better. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay. Find the object casa. Okay, casa is the house, so let's pick something else. That's a good try, Marco. Cielo means floor in Spanish, which is part of a building, but not the whole thing we're looking for. This word we're trying to find is the place where people live, often with walls. Or, yeah, okay. It's your casa. Okay, this is still too obvious. The barrel. Okay. This is not the barrel. caja means box in Spanish, which is a container. It's not quite the barrel we're looking for. The word we're trying to find is a large cylindrical container, often made of wood. These descriptions are still too specific. I said vague. Give a... Give a... short and vague description. Oh yeah, we can stop force translating. Escaleras. That's either the stairs or the ladder. Okay, that's the stairs. Give me one more. Queso. Okay, that's cheese. Let's select the bread. Pan. Almost. Pan means bread. The word we're looking for is often yellow or white. And it's a dairy product that can be sliced or grated. It's queso. Okay, I mean... it's shorter. Not as short as I would like it to be. Caja. I think that's the cup. Let's do the table. Mesa means table. The word we're looking for is something you typically drink from, often with a handle. Okay, let's say give a very short description. Escaleras. It's the stairs. This is the ladder. It's a good try marker. Escalera is a various word and it's close. However, escalera usually refers to something you might use to reach a high shelf or to climb onto a roof. It often has rungs and can be moved. The word we're looking for is more permanent structure, usually found inside a building. It helps you go from one floor to another. No. Oh, I think that's hay. Yes, no is hay. Caja. Caja? No idea. It's not flowers. That's that much I know. Flowers are beautiful, but they're not quite what we're looking for. The word caja refers to something you might use to store things in or to pack items for moving. It often has a lid and 4 sides. So this one. Excellent, you got it. Caja means box. Okay, I think this is good enough. Good enough for now. Let's commit this. Find the word version 2. Dum 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 dum. And we also want a branch. And objects v2. Okay. All branches. Okay. This is a good start. Oh yeah, what I forgot to do is if we have a task active, then we shouldn't be able to say what's that, because, well, yeah, obviously. What's that? If has task return and we also don't have this here. If has task okay, now we can't check the words. Taburette was taburette. That the plate? No, oh no, that's Plato, means plate. Taburette is something you might sit on. Oh yeah, that's this one, the stool. Muy bien hecho, you got it? Muro. Muro? Sounds like a wall. Taza is the cup. Okay. So commit that. Can't inspect objects when task is active. Merge. Remove. We don't have the branches. Remote, find objects. Okay, let's check if this also works in the build. Build. And while it's building, I will make some food. Okay. Let's see the build. Why is it starting in the wrong... on the wrong screen? Why are you not starting on the primary screen? For fuck's sake. Windowed. Let's go from German to Spanish. Okay, now we need to wait for the translation to happen, which we have no indicator for, which is a problem. Okay, should be good now. Tabulette. Isn't this Misha? Oh. Now it's messed up. In some places. For some reason, the table is the stool and the stool is the stairs. Indicator? The fuck? The wall is the table? Okay. 1 second. So, first thing, we should just have a kind of a loading screen while it's translating. UI. Brown. Table. Next. Loading. This should be centered somehow. Center. Big. Okay. Something like this. Loading screen, UI. Document loading screen. So while this guy is busy, we need serialize field private game object loading screen and also game object player. And yeah. And when it's done, so loading screen set active false, player set active true, and in the beginning here, player set active false. That should be good enough. Okay. So let's build this again. Clear the last build. Make a fresh one. See how this one behaves. I'm in Spanish. Go loading. Okay, here we are. Somehow the mouse feels slower. Misa, tablet. Okay, now that seems to be correct again. Cannot unlock my mouse from the window, that's a problem. Okay, so first we commit the loading screen. And then I also want my mouse to become unlocked. I don't even know where this happens. Cursor. Somewhere. Probably the first person controller. I don't even know if it's cursor anymore that does this, or if it's mouse something. Let's ask the internet. Unity lock cursor. Cursor lock state should still be the same. Performance test, first person inputs. Set cursor state on application focus. Yes. But also cursor locked. Okay, this is just always true. I would also want this on enable. On enable, oops. Set cursor locked, and when I press escape, late update. Update if keyboard current escape key was pressed this frame. Set cursor state unlocked. Okay. Now we build again. Start. Takes a while to translate everything. Or did we crash? Feels like we crashed. Okay, make a development build. Index was outside the bounds of the array. Okay. Interesting. Let's start from here. English, Spanish. This works. No problem. German, Spanish. Oh, wait. Translator. Pause. Translate. German, Spanish. Huh? Nani? This works. The fuck? Let's make a clean build again. German, Spanish. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Mesa, Flores, Taza, Tablette. Give me a quest. Finde das Objekt Taza. Yes. Tasse ist Taza. Mesa ist Table. Ausgezeichnet. Das ist wieder richtig. Tisch ist Mesa. Okay. Good. Good, good. Then commit this. Cursor locked state. Good. So that is our second version. Now, what comes next? We can now walk around and learn some words of the object that are in here. Now the next logical step would be interacting with the world. So something like learning verbs, like actions. So she says something like, bring me the cup in Spanish, and you have to understand her and do the thing. The question is, how do we teach that? We need to define some actions. What are actions that we can do? We can jump, we can run, we can walk. Oh yeah, we could have stuff like walk to the well or run to the chest. Stuff like that. And that is what the AI would have to evaluate. So the difference is these actions should be more open-ended. Okay, let's start simple. Let's start with learning words for actions. We're currently going from English to Spanish. That's okay. Oh, maybe let's do English-German, so I know what's going on. Okay, so I would say we make a second NPC. We make a second NPC who teaches you action words. Student. How does this work again? When we press E, then we talk. get task. Oh yeah. This whole interaction system is not super sophisticated, so we're just winging it right now. Let's just make it all explicit for now. Teacher. Let's call this object teacher. Object teacher. And then we make a different class for action teacher. Action teacher. And then we need a new NPC. But the problem is that the commands don't really work. Well, they do work, but whenever you get a command, you can't get a message. And just check the Discord if there's anything new. Doesn't seem like it. I don't even know if they are working on it. Okay, so let's assume it doesn't work the way it should. Where do we start? Resources, we have props. Let's just make a new folder for actions. This is prop data. This is actually also good enough for actions. So let's call this word data. Word data. Oh no, now it lost all the references. Why? The ID is just gone. What the? Oh, yeah, no, wait, that's correct. The ID should be here. Is that the same? 31C? No, it's not the same. We just have to do this. Okay. We got it. Good. So actions. Word data. Actions. Word data. Walk. Value walk. Description. Let's just get the dictionary description. What's the name? Webster, Merriam-Webster dictionary. Walk. To move along on foot. Okay. Then we have a run. To go faster than a walk. Wow. Who would have guessed? A run. Then we also have jump. Jump. To spring into the air. Okay, so this is where it gets complicated, because there are transitive verbs and non-transitive verbs. I'm not sure what the difference was. I think transitive verbs need an object. They always must have an object, while non-transitive verbs do not need an object. Let's not worry about that just yet. Instead, we want an NPC like this one here, but let's get a different dude. Let's get this dude. Let's call him Carl. We need a capsule collider. paste. We need a rigid body. Copy, paste. Then we need an NPC script. Copy, paste. And then we need the action teacher. Okay, and then we need an NPC description. This is Carl. Character description. Carl is Carl teaches the player verbs. Name Carl. Voice ID test commands none. But for this it would be very useful to have commands. I think Carl needs a custom prompt. Custom prompt. Okay, so I think we can copy some stuff from here. We need is this in use? No. We need all of this. We need this. Probably need this. Player name. Also this. We need some of this. Current save. Player name. Don't need that. Okay, and we say your task is to help player name to learn target language. Player name speaks. So what I would want him to do is just perform the action. Or maybe say it and perform the action. We also need the translations. Where's my prop translator? So this one so far only translated objects. Prop translator. Custom prompt. We don't have a custom prompt. We don't need a custom prompt, so this can go. So we get all the word data. So what we can do, or what we can try, is tell it to translate everything. Translate the following words into source language, give a single word for each that best fits its everyday use. Return them in the same order, do not include the original words, just relate with resulting words separated by commas. Make sure every comma is followed by a space. All words are nouns, so this we have to remove. Some words have a description in parentheses as a mediator and do not translate the description. Okay. All words are not nouns. Okay, let's see. If that just works. Something already didn't work. Prompt, yeah. Wait, what? Oh yeah, teacher NPC, translator NPC, NPC, is that, did it already do the translation? No. Okay, so let's try again. Okay. Walk, walk, gehen. Run, run, nothing. Jump, jump, nothing. Oh,